9:01 as usual.
Right on time, because you're right on time.
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Seconds out. Round 2, and it's live.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, good whatever. Whenever you're watching this, hello, we're back, and today we are gonna do a bit of ducking, a bit of weaving, Okay, we are gonna do a little bit of boxercise today. So this morning, a bit of boxercise before we do anything. Okay, when we do our boxercise, we are going to be throwing some punches, okay? We are going to be doing some punches. You need to make sure you are not going to punch anything, or most importantly, anyone. Okay, when we punch thin air and nothing else, okay? So if you put your hands out nice and wide for me, and your legs a little bit apart, if you swing your arms around kind of like this, and do a little hip twist, okay? If you are touching something, you might be too close, okay? So if you can find a space where you can swing your arms freely and not touch anything or anyone, you're in a good space. The last thing I would like is some complaints or some paperwork to fill out because our videos have ended up in injury. Okay, so the theme, well not the theme, but the kind of way we're going to go through today, we're going to start with a little warm-up. Okay, and then we're going to go into some stretches, and then we're going to do a little bit, and I'm going to give you a little bit of information here. So how we stand, how we hold our guard, how we throw some punches, okay, and then we're going to have a little cool down. And hopefully that'll fill our 30 minutes. Without further ado, let's do a little bit of a warm up, okay? So there are 3 movements we are going to do. We're going to jump forwards and backwards, okay? We're going to do a jump twist. Okay, so our hips go the opposite way, okay? And we're also going to do a squat punch. So that's when we squat down and we punch the side and the side, okay? I'll tell you when we're going to change them. We're going to do around 30 seconds of each, okay? 30 seconds, 40 seconds, depends when my legs get tired. Probably around 15 seconds, all right? So a very quick warm up, all right? And then we'll get into our stretches and our boxercise. So let's start by jumping forwards and backwards. Ready? Off we go. So jumping forwards and backwards for me. Set the time on my watch. It's not letting me do anything. Okay, keep going, keep jumping forwards and backwards. That's it. Good. And hold it there. Keep your arms and your legs a little wobble as you just walk around the room. Okay, we want to make sure we're nice and warm for our boxercise, okay? The next thing we're going to do is our hip twist. So we're ready? You put your arms out in front of you, okay? All we're going to do, we're going to do a hip twist. Okay. Turn our hips from side to side. Oh, I'm struggling with this one today, come on. Yeah, there we go. It's alright, I'm there. It's that cupcake. I'm there. Keep going with the hip twist, well done. Charles probably watching this as well. That's it. And hold it there, give yourself a little wobble. Arms in your legs to shake, walk around for me. Well done. Okay, now we're going to go into some squat punches, okay? So, nothing too technical, we're just going to hold the squat. And all we're going to do, we're going to punch to the side and to the side. Doesn't matter about the punches and how good they are in a minute. Okay, just warming up all of the parts of our body to make sure we're ready to learn, ready to move, and ready to have some fun. That's it, a few more of these, have 30 seconds, and then we'll go back through. Oh, good work, okay. Give your arms and your legs a shake as you walk around. Okay, you guys have a few seconds, have a little drink if you want, then we're going to do another little warm up, okay. Remember to keep breathing through all of this, okay. I don't want you throwing punches and falling out because we're not breathing. That'd be the worst. Okay. Good. A few more seconds. And we have another little warm up. I'm well out of breath today. I've done this jump forwards and backwards a little bit.
What were you doing just before we went live?
I ate a cupcake.
Smashed it.
But that wasn't my choice. That was forced upon me. Good cupcakes. So if you're coming down to the Beehive, there are cupcakes coming into the cafe. Get yourself on. Honestly, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Whoo, they are really good. I had one with a little bunny on top.
All part of a balanced diet, isn't it?
All part of a balanced diet. See, I'm working it off now. And for the next four hours probably. Right, are we ready? Let's do another little warm up. We're going to do exactly the same 3 exercises. We're going to start by jumping forwards and backwards. Ready? Off we go. That's it, so jump forwards and backwards. Okay, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. That's it. That's it, on our toes as best you can. I'm using my arms for leverage, because it helps me move a little bit more, it's a little bit easier. Few more seconds. All well done. Give your arms and legs a shake as you walk around. Remember to keep breathing. Well done. Okay. Next one we're going to do is our hip twists. Are we ready? A few more seconds. Are we ready? And our hip twists. Off we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm really struggling with those hip twists this morning. I can't twist. Is it I get the wrong way? There we go, good. Well done. That's it. Do a few more of them. And hold it there. Well done. Give yourself a little shake as you walk around. Well done. That's it. Okay, well done. You should by now feel your heart beating. If you can't, talk to your mums or dads, because we might have an issue. Okay, because my heart is definitely beating, I can feel it, and it's pumping our blood all around our body to give our muscles oxygen so we can work. The final one is our squat punches. So feet hip width apart, we squat down and we punch to the side. That's it, well done. Keep going, keep punching to the side. Keep holding that squat as low as you can. Well done. A few more of these for me. And we are there, well done. Final time, give yourself a shake, arms and legs as you walk around. Good, that is our warm up complete, okay? We're going to do a few stretches, just to make sure all of the parts of our body that we're going to use this morning are nice and stretched and are warm and ready, okay? So I want you to stand nice and still in your space for me, okay? I would like you to put one hand up over your head and onto the side, the other side of your head, and just pull it over slightly for me, okay? Doesn't have to be a big one, just a little. That's it. And then put that hand down and use the other hand for me and go the other way with your head. That's it, try and keep your back nice and straight, just your neck muscles moving. Good, I want you to tuck your chin down in towards your chest and just put your hand on the back of your head and just help your head go down. Again, not too hard, nice and gentle. Well done, okay, come back up. Now we're just going to rotate our shoulders, okay, so right now, rotating them up and down. Okay. Up, round and down. And let's go the other way. So if you went forwards, now we're going to go backwards. And if you've gone backwards, you're going to go forwards. Okay, so notice how we started at the top of our body and we're going to work down. We can also start at the bottom of our body and work up, okay? It just helps us make sure we don't forget any one of our muscles. The next one is just some arm circles, so nice small arm circles to begin with. Okay, standing nice and still. That's it, we go a little bit bigger, until we go past our ears and past our bottom. Well done. Then let's go the other way, so go backwards for me. Past your ears, past your bottom, nice and big. Well done, and then let's get smaller and smaller. Well done. Good, okay, so all we're going to do now is our hip opener, okay? So we lift our leg up, to the side and down, okay? I can't do this without a few steps in the middle, okay? This is one of the things that I've never ever not been able to do, okay? You guys can stand and do one, and then the other, but this is something I cannot do. Even when I'm trying to do that, I'm still taking a few steps in the middle, okay? So take a few steps. That's just from my football background, okay? Always on my toes, always expect the unexpected. That's it, so we go up, across and down. So up, across and down. That's it. Let's do a few more of them. So up, across and down. One more, up, across and down. Good. So now we've opened the gate, we need to close the gate. Okay, so we come up from across, back to the middle and down. Okay, so up, across and down. I never did like this one. Across, in the middle and down. Across, in the middle and down. Well done. Okay, now we're going to do a side lunge. Okay, so feet a little bit wider, okay, than hip width. So we're going to shoulder width apart. And all we're going to do, we're going to point our toes on one foot, one direction, and just lean into that leg. Okay, leaning into that leg. Well done. You should be feeling it down here on your straight leg. Come back up, bring that foot in, and then we're going to do it with the other leg. So take that foot out, facing it this way, and bend that knee, and bring it down. Okay, well done. And back up, well done. And the final one we're going to do, okay, we're going to push the chickens out. So we come down, okay, so we put one leg out, lift the toes up, and we push the chickens out. There we go. Push them out so they can go and get some food. Okay, leg out, toes up, and push the chickens out. There we go. Leg out, toe up, and push the chickens out. Leg out, toe up, and push the chickens out. Well done, right, I think we're ready, okay? So the first thing in our box exercise, okay, is our stance. It's called our boxing stance, okay? That's how we stand when we're ready to throw some punches, okay? So I'd like you guys to stand with your feet hip width apart, so a little gap in between, okay? And now I want to imagine you're kicking a football, okay? The foot that you kick the ball with, okay, needs to go backwards for me to take a step back. Okay, so the foot you kick the football with needs to go behind you. Okay, that's your stance. Okay, so I'll show you again. So we've got a hip width apart. Okay, I kick my football with this foot. Okay, so I take a little step back with this foot. Okay, my toes are pointing just to the side. Okay, so I'll show you guys this way. Okay, so I use this foot. Comes back, and now my toes are pointing towards you. Okay? It can be the other way. Okay? So if I use this leg, it's exactly the same. Okay? And this is our stance. Okay? So we stand like this. And in boxercise and in boxing, okay, we can move all the way around what we call the ring. Okay? So that's a square by some ropes on some canvas. Okay? And all we're doing, we're going to move from side to side to begin with. Okay, if I want to move that side, okay, our closest leg to the way we're going always moves first. Okay, so now I'm going to move that way. Okay, or if I'm going this way, this leg moves first. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, so I'm going to go this way, so this leg moves first. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, it moves first. And if we're going that way again, it goes that way. Okay. If you look at my legs, okay, my legs are never crossing over, okay, my legs are never doing this, okay, because in boxing, if this happens, okay, I might get pushed over, okay, and I might fall over, so we don't want that, okay, so we're in our stance, okay, and all we can do, this leg comes out here, and then the other leg joins us again, okay. Nice and easy, I just want you guys to practice moving side to side. I can't do it without holding my stance up, my guard up. Okay, don't worry about the guard too much at the minute. Okay, just want you guys just to move side to side for me. That's it, well done. So you push off the one leg, and the first leg that moves is the same leg to the side you're moving. Okay, so I'm going this way, so it's this leg that moves first. Well done. Okay, come back into the middle for me, and I want you to get back into your stance. So hip width apart, your foot backwards. Okay, so now we're in our stance. You need to just bend your knees a little bit, okay, so not that much, but we don't want our straight legs, okay, so just your knees bent ever so slightly. So I'll show you guys this way, in my stance, okay, knees bent slightly. Okay, now I can move side to side. Okay? Good. Now, we can move forwards and backwards. Again, it's exactly the same as moving side to side. Okay? So I'm going to stand with my feet hip width apart. I go into my stance, okay? So my kicking foot behind me. If I'm moving forward, my front leg moves first. Okay? If I'm moving backwards, my back leg is going to move first. Okay? So I'll show you that again. If I'm moving forward, my front leg moves first. Okay? If I'm moving backwards, it's my back leg that moves first. Okay? So I want you guys to give that a go for me, okay? So standing with your feet hip width apart, into your stance, so your kicking foot behind you. Okay, your kicking foot backwards. Let's move forward, so your front leg moves first. So we push off of that back foot, then we're going to go backwards. Okay? Good, you guys can go slow or as fast as you would like to go. Okay, start off nice and slowly to begin with. Okay, until you get that movement. I'm just going forwards and backwards. Okay, well done. Come back into the middle for me. Okay, because I want to get into our punches. Our guard. So this is the bit where we protect ourselves if we were having a boxing match from any punches. Okay, so we stand in our stance. Okay, so our kicking foot behind us, knees nice and soft. Our guard is our hands. Okay, if we're going against someone, I don't want my hand behind my back. I don't want them in my pockets. Don't know a very good boxer like this boy. Okay, I don't want them there. Okay, they need to come up and protect the money maker, as I like to call it. Okay, this is the bit that you guys tune in for every week, isn't it? Twice a week. No, I don't think it was. Okay, so we come up. Our hands need to protect our face. Okay, can you see? It's up above my cheeks. Okay, and I'm protecting. I'm not touching my face. Okay, I don't want to do that because I'll scratch my face up. Okay, so just a little bit away from my face. Okay, and we're ready. Okay, just enough so I can see, but it's also protecting the whole of my face. And I'm in my stance. Okay, and then we can move again. Okay, but while I'm moving, my guard, so my hands, are exactly in the same place. Can you see my hands are not moving? Okay, whether I go side to side, whether I go backwards, whether I come forwards, my guard is exactly the same. Okay, it can also work if you're using your left foot. Okay, so if you're in your guard this way, we're in, and it works exactly the same. Okay, so can you guys just practice your guard? Okay, so we'll go back to the middle. So standing nice and still for me, feet hip width apart, kicking foot backwards. Okay, I'm going to go this way this time. Your guard, so your hands up towards your cheeks. Okay, not covering your eyes because you're not going to see where you're going. Not covering your ears because the money maker, the big bit of the money maker's in the way of the punch. Okay, so just in front of your cheeks, knees bent. Okay, and I want you to practice moving side to side. Okay, with your guard up for me. Okay, making sure your feet don't cross. That's it, and then if you want, you can go backwards. Okay, or you can come forwards. Okay, well done. Let's go on to some punches, shall we? Okay, so I would like you guys to watch me for the first, and then we're going to try together. Okay, so there are 8 different punches, and I'm going to show you 2 of them today in our little crash course. Okay, so my feet are hip width apart, and I go into my stance, my kicking leg backwards, and my guard's up. Okay, so I'm going to teach you punch number 1 to begin with. Punch 1 is with your front arm, so the arm that is closest to the screen you're watching me on. Okay, so that should be if your right foot is backwards, okay, then it'll be your left arm. Okay, all we do, throw an arm, we throw a punch. Okay, throw it forwards. I'll show you this way. Okay, if I'm throwing my punch, okay, I'm in my guard, I'm in my stance, and I throw the punch. Okay, and I come straight back in, out and in. Can you guys notice how I'm not throwing and locking my arm out? Okay, because that's what really going to hurt your elbow. Okay, when it looks out. So nice and controlled, out and in, out and in, out and in. Okay, punch number 2, okay, follows this punch. So there's my number 1. My number 2, once my 1 is back in, come in and look at my leg. My leg turns as well. Okay, because this one is further back. So we need to make sure we can turn our body, our feet turning as well, so we can throw that second punch. forwards. Okay? So let's give it a go, let's do it together. Okay? So feet hip width apart, in your stance, kicking leg backwards, guard up. Okay? So punch number one, we're just going to focus on punch number one to begin with, okay? So punch number one comes out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Okay, keep practicing that for me, so go out and in. Okay, so that's punch number one. Okay, keep practicing that for me a few more times. So we go out and in. Out and in. Remembering to return back into our guard all the time. Okay, so out and in, out and in. Okay, let's do punches 1 and 2. Okay, so we always start with punch number 1, followed by punch number 2. Okay, we can't start with punch number 2. So in our guard, in our stance, okay, we go 1, in, and then 2. Okay, so lifting your heel of your back leg, your back foot up with a slight turn as we throw that punch. Okay, we don't want to come all the way around, otherwise we're going over here. Okay, when we want to go in front of this. Okay, so guard, we go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay, keep going, keep throwing those 1s and 2s. I'm going to change direction just so you guys can see this way. Okay, so it's a 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. When we're looking, I would like you guys to be looking exactly where your fists and your punches are going. Okay? We need to make sure we're looking exactly where we're punching. Okay? If I'm looking over here, look where my punches are going. Okay? They're going up because I'm not concentrating on where it's going. Okay? So looking forwards, 1, 2. Okay? Now they're a lot straighter and where I want them to go. Okay? Really quickly, we're going to see if we can do some movement to that. Okay? So watching me for the first time, I'm standing in my stance, my guard's up, I'm going to move to the side and throw a 1 and a 2, and then I'm going to move somewhere else around the ring. Okay, I'm going to do a 1 and a 2, and then come back, I might go backwards. Okay, a 1 and a 2, okay, and go forwards and throw a 1 and a 2, and return. Okay, let's give that a go. I appreciate you guys must still be learning, okay, it is really difficult. It's a crash course, it's fun, it's loads of fun. Okay, so in your stance for me, so feet hip width apart, kicking leg backwards, in your guard, soften the knees, okay? And you guys can choose whichever direction you want to go. So I'm going to go this way. So go 2 steps, then throw 1, 2. 2 steps, okay? I'm going to go 1, 2. So after every 2 steps, I want you to throw your 1, 2 punches for me. Okay, 1, 2. I'm going to go backwards, 1, 2. So I've got 1, 2. Come forwards, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. I'm going to go this way. That's it, so keep moving, remember your legs aren't crossing over. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, just go 1, 2, keep going, well done, keep moving. 1, 2, your arms might be aching from holding them up, but it's okay, keep going. So 1, 2, 2, yeah, 2 steps, and then we throw the punch, so go 1, 2, that's it, keep going. 1, 2, yeah, if it helps you guys say the punches as you do them. Okay, so we've got punch 1, 2. That's it, back. Okay, let's go backwards, 1. That's it, so go 1, 2. Let's go forwards. That's it, we're going to go 1, 2. Let's go backwards again. That's it, we go 1, 2. Let's go forwards again. We go 1, 2. Let's go this way. That's it, 1, 2. Let's go this way. We go 1, 2. Let's go this way again. 1, 2, keep going guys, a few more for me. That's it, keep moving, 2 steps, and then punches 1 and 2, 2. Go 1, 2, that's it, let's go this way, let's do 3 more sets for me. 2, go backwards here, let's go 1, 2, let's go in here, 1, 2, and 1 more for me guys. 1, 2, well done, excellent work. Really quickly, I know that was a really quick crash course, okay? But time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so really quickly, let's go through a little cool down, just like we did the warm up. Okay, so exactly the same, we do our 3 movements, jumping forwards and backwards. Okay, we can do our jump twists. Okay, and we're also going to do our squat punches. So you guys ready? let's start. If you want to have a really quick drink, have a really quick drink. Not wanting one. Good, okay. Are we ready? Let's loosen up our muscles again, okay? They've been quite rigid where they've been stood in warm position. Are we ready? Let's jump forwards and backwards. Off we go. So jumping forwards and backwards again, guys. Okay. Forwards and backwards. Well done. I've noticed I've not jumped forwards and backwards far enough. It's just like I'm jumping on the spot. Try again, there we go. Jumping forwards and backwards. A few more seconds. And hold it there. Move around for me. Give your arms and your legs a shake again. Okay. Your arms and legs should be aching today. I know mine are. It's the cupcake. It's a little Malteser bunny. It definitely was. Okay, good. So we're going to go into our jump twist. So again, remember, as we jump, our hips go the other way around. I'm going to start by walking, just so my brain can concentrate. So we go in, and then round the other way. There we go. That's it. Well done. Keep twisting from side to side. Good. Give your arms and legs a shake as you walk around. Well done. And the final one to finish off today is going to be our squat punches. Okay, where we punch side to side. So, come into the middle for me. Squat. And you're ready. Here we go. 1, 2. We squat to the side. We punch to the side while we're squatting. That's it. A few of these and then we're done. A few more for me. Excellent. Walk around, give yourselves a shake. Well done. Guys, you've done really, really well today. I appreciate it. That was something completely new for pretty much everybody today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We might be back with some more box exercise at some point in the future. Okay? Until then, I'll be back on Tuesday and I'll see you guys there. See you later, guys.